Hello YouTube. I'm going to review Destruction Derby for the PSP and PS3. Yes, you can play the disc-based version on the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, the PSX even. That's a Japanese release of PlayStation 1 and 2 in one system. It's white. It looks very sleek. It also has a DVR recording thing inside of it too, so you can record just like you would like with a cable DVR box. I think some of those units actually had DVD-R in them as well. So this will work with all American and the PSX PlayStation family of consoles. Yes, it will work on an HD TV. Yes, it will work on a tube TV. Will it work if you don't have the right hookups in the on the TV itself? No. So got that out of the way. Please, guys, don't ask that question. Yes, it works with AV cables. If you want to see those videos, instructional videos on how to hook up a PlayStation 3, ask that question in that video. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Also, please do not spam my channel with any kind of offers for free PlayStation games. I don't want that, guys. I pay for my games. I like to support the developers, and so they can make better games. That's why I do it, guys, and you should do it too. Not trying to be preachy. Now, on with the review. First, I'd like to say is there are no noticeable differences in the PlayStation Network version and the disc-based version of the game. I haven't seen any. Now you can, I don't know if you can set up the game for to play with two PlayStation 3s. I doubt that's even really worth it. You might just be able to plug in a second controller and play that way, with it being the PS3 and all, you know. I don't know, because it still has that option when you go to it. Anyways, on with the review. Destruction Derby is a great game for people that like NASCAR racing with a twist. In the game, there are 5 different playable modes: Wreckin' Racing, Stock Car Racing, Destruction Derby, Time Trials, and a Practice. In each mode, you can play Championship, Multiplayer, or Duel. There are 5 tracks in each mode, except for Destruction Derby mode, of course. You're playing in a bowl, and that's the name of the track. You're pretty much just in like a arena type setting, something kind of like the gladiators would fight in. You know, you're down in like a kind of like in a mini pit, kind of like, well, just a track with walls and a circle. There you go. There's layman termized for you. I know that's not a word. The goal in Destruction Derby mode is to take out your opponents without completely destroying your car. And there's a clip from, or a screenshot from the game itself. I don't know if this is the PC version or not. It was released on the PC as well. It looks pretty good on the PlayStation. Obviously, it's going to look better on the PC because the PC is more powerful. There's a damage indicator on the right side of the screen. You probably saw that in an earlier picture. And the whole goal really is to not ruin your steering in the game. That's kind of difficult when you have all these other cars coming at you. But hey, the wheels do not, and the hubcaps do not come off in the game like they do in Driver. In fact, the same developers that made this game made Driver too. The same team. Racing modes have a figure 8 track as well. That's really hard to navigate, especially with the D-pad. This game came out in 1995 before the DualShock 1 controller came out. And no, you can't play with. It won't work even with a rumble, the rumble effect on the PlayStation DualShock controller either. It just doesn't have the updated settings. That would be really nice if they put that into the game. There are different all the tracks have different settings. One's a beach, one's a desert, street, and speedway. And they all have walls. You can't do any kind of free roam type stuff. The controls take some getting used to, especially with since you steer the car with the D-pad. This game is okay. Now the controls are: you hit X for gas, and square for braking and reverse. There is also a point system. When you play Wreckin' Racing, if you spin the car 360 degrees, you get so many points. And if you make first, second, or third place, you get so many points as well. There are 3 different kinds of cars in the game. Rookie, this has the Psygnosis logo on the side of the car, and it's pretty much the car you see in the picture there, or the cover. And then the second kind of car is the amateur car. Grim Reaper, and the pro car for professional drivers is called the Smoothie. I don't know why it is. The music in the game is pretty cool. It's techno, kind of trancey type stuff. It's CD quality, of course. All the sound is CD quality. The cars and wrecking sounds in the game sound very realistic. Um, uh, Even when you start the game, you already know it's a quality game because it has a starting engine of a car sound. Uh, Sounds pretty cool to me. I would recommend you play this on a really on a tube TV, like a more recent, like Panasonic or Sony Triton, or even a CRT TV. Those look best for classic gaming if you can find one. I think you can find them. They're pretty affordable these days. I think someone here on YouTube actually said you could get them for like, I don't know, $10. It might have been Gamester 88. Oh. Now the low points of the game are, the controls really do take some getting used to, especially the steering. All the rest of the stuff, it's pretty standard. Even with games today, you press X2. Um, to hit to go to gas is the X, and in some games these days, the PlayStation 3 games, anyways, the braking is square. Sorry. Some guy actually does narrates the game as you play in Destruction Derby mode. I don't know his name. I think somebody actually knows it here on YouTube. If you know it, guys, please put that in the comments section, and I'll put it into the description section. This game is pretty good. It really, I don't know, it has a little bit of replay value. Personally, I haven't really played it over and over again. I think I played through it once back in '95, and I have a lot of games to choose from, so having this game is a little difficult to get to when it comes to playing all my games. Let's see. Yeah, if you really like racing games, guys, I recommend this. I'll give this one a 8 out of 10. Simply because I think the music's good, but I think they could have also put in some, rock bands or some well-known trance that came out around that time. Honestly, I don't know who did the music in the game itself, because I don't have the manual to look at. I just don't have it. Uh, Graphics hold up pretty well today. Personally, I'm a type of person that doesn't really focus on graphics when it comes to these old games. They're good. They're good for their time, and they still hold up decent today. I am an older gamer, so graphics really don't matter all that much to me. I just play the game for its gameplay. Most games, the newer ones, fancy graphics are really nice, but I play them for what they're worth. Anyways, that about wraps it up, guys. I will be reviewing some more PlayStation Network games. Those reviews should be coming up real soon, so thanks for watching, and have a good one. Comments are welcome.